Yeah, boss. There's a lady pulling out of this parking space, so I'm just gonna wait. That is a tiny car. What's up, y'all? It's a nice day. I'm in the middle of West Bubblefuck, New York. Show you the map. Yeah. So, I don't know if you could see that well. I'm from this side of New York, right? And then this is where I am right now. So, yeah. That's my day, but I'm about to go see my doctor, my endocrinologist. I figured this could be like a medical themed video. Oh my goodness. So yeah, really just here. I used to go see her in Mineola, which is a lot closer to my house compared to here. But I did want to go see her because I haven't seen her in a good little while. I need to take care of some things as far as my diabetes, which if you didn't know, I have diabetes. I think the title of this one is definitely going to be Adulting as a Sport, because I've learned becoming an adult, you know, it takes a lot of rinse and repeat, a lot of experience, a lot of practice doing shit. Even with scheduling this appointment, like, I had to just make the decision to come all the way out here. No, there's nobody else that's gonna do this for me, that's gonna care more about me than me, so let's go take care of ourselves. Yes. Let me show you this small car too. Look at that shit. Look at that car. Look at that small car. Oh, can't see it. There you go. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, man, but we're here. Just got done with the appointment. I'll tell you something. Being a diabetic, bro, is literally having to keep shit together when your sugar is just plummeting. These shits is my life. They crack. It was good seeing my doctor, I'm not gonna lie. I should have brought the camera in there, but I didn't want to be too awkward. Haven't seen her in a while. This is a very transparent video for me, I'm not gonna lie. But with it being May, I feel like this is pretty good. I have music in my ear and I'm trying to talk at the same time with a sugar pill in my fucking mouth. This shit is crazy. I'm gonna talk about perks. I'm gonna talk about perks. I'm gonna put the perky on the end. Nigga, what the fuck? Adulting is a sport. I'm learning this shit day by day. Give yourself grace. Gotta take it easy, you feel me? Because it's real easy to feel like you don't know what the fuck is going on. Shit, fuck that. Do we even know what the fuck is going on? No? Don't beat yourself up about it. Don't operate camera. And, oh my god, it's a train coming. It's a BP right here. What the hell? This shit was about to take me somewhere else. There's a BP right here. This is why you gotta look. You gotta observe. Gas is kind of pricey nowadays. Really and truly, my medical history is kind of funny. As a kid, I had a really bad diet. It was pretty ridiculous. I really liked, you know, Entenmann's cookies and candy, Lifesavers, Arizonas and shit, like all of that shit. I got diagnosed on May 22nd, 2013, and it's always for whatever reason, it's always hard to remember that day, but then I remember that was like game 1 of the 2013 Eastern Conference Finals. It was the Heat versus the Pacers. And I remember that was the game that LeBron, I think he won that game, if I'm not mistaken, off a layup.
West plays the inbounds. Battier gets it in. Here's James on the drive for the win.
Everybody was saying, we was watching that game live in the hospital, and everybody was saying like, yeah, if Roy Hibbert was in the game, bro, the Pacers would have won that. And I remember as a kid, like I guess there was just a lot going on at the time. I couldn't remember what the date was, but I searched up, you know, you can search it up. Game 1, 2013 Eastern Conference Finals, May 22nd. That was the day. I have no clue where I'm going. Now it's 50 minutes, okay, whatever. But yeah. So I remember that day. I remember leading up to like going to the hospital. It was pretty crazy, like, you know, my at the time my blood sugar was super high, but I didn't know, like I didn't even know what blood sugar really was. I had heard of diabetes and all of that stuff, especially like when Nick Jonas had gotten diagnosed. I was familiar with it, but not, you know, I wasn't, and I was a kid too, so I didn't really know what it was. I remember, you know, leading up to going to the hospital, like it was just like, I don't know how long it was. In my mind, it felt like 2 weeks, but it probably was longer, or like maybe a more gradual process. But I really went from, you know, if you know me, you know I'm pretty thin still, but like I'm still pretty stocky. And I've always been like that. Like I've always been tall, lanky, but like still, you know, like I don't even know how to describe it, but still solid in a way, I guess. And I've been like that since middle school. And I feel like specifically in middle school, I was like that. You know, especially compared to the kids that were in my class. During that time, like when I got diagnosed, bro, it went from that to like I was under 100 pounds. I might have went from like what was I in middle school? Oh, I can't remember what I was in middle school. I'll have to look at records. But under 100 pounds is very insane. There's a lot of thirst, a lot of always felt like dehydrated type shit. I knew something was wrong, and this is like sounds very bad in retrospect, but this is why I said in the day in the life video, retrospect will make you look at shit impractically. Looking back, I did not drink any water as a kid, and I knew something was wrong when all I wanted to drink was water. Like it went from I just regularly had juice, regularly had like different shit, sodas and shit, to then that time span it was like, nah, I need straight water. I told my mom I wanted to take swimming classes and everything. I'm not even joking. Like I wanted to just have water, like drink water. Like I felt like water was like gonna help. And I remember vividly feeling that feeling before, you know, I knew exactly what was going on. So it was pretty wild. A lot of thirst, a lot of peeing. It was a very fruity taste in my mouth. Jesus. Yeah, fruity taste in my mouth. It just tasted like sweet, like fruits. I don't know. There's a lot of different things that were going on. The day of, I remember my mom, she was dropping me off to the bus, right? To go take the bus an hour and a half to Coney Island, to school. And she was looking at me because I was like breathing a little hard. I remember I was like a little out of breath. I don't remember what got me out of breath. I was just out of breath. And she was just like, yeah, nah. And she's a nurse too. So she was automatically like, yeah, I'm not doing that. She was like, I'll go to the doctor later. I stayed home from school. And then my older sister took me to the doctor. This is where it gets really crazy, I'm not gonna lie. So before this, like in school, I remember having a conversation with different teachers, but specifically my math teacher, my 7th grade math teacher at the time. This happened to me in 7th grade. I told her that I was feeling like slightly depressed about things. I remember telling her, but I remember telling my sister specifically. And I say that to preface this, because I went to the doctor to get checked up. You know, they check in, check my eyes, they check blood pressure, all of that. They check my blood sugar. It says HI on it. Am I going the right way? Mind you, this is supposed to say a number. It says HI. She asked me, what have I been drinking a lot of water? Have I been like peeing a lot? All the things. I'm like, yeah. She asked me, after that, this is my childhood doctor. She's like, have you been feeling depressed? And when she asked me that, I was like, what the fuck? Like literally, I can't even sugarcoat that. Like, I was genuinely like dismayed. And then when my sister heard that, I knew she was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, we was both like, yo, what the hell? Because I remember genuinely feeling like that. So that's when I knew something was, there's something going on. So once they did that, they told me like I was going to the hospital that night. Like, I went to the hospital that same night. That shit was crazy. That shit was a lot to bear, and like, I'm still learning, you know. It's 2024 now. It's been coming up on 11 years since that day. And up until now, you know what I'm saying? I'm still learning how I could better myself, how I could, you know, do what I have to do, both with my health and with just life. You know, how I could, you know, make this shit last, you feel me? You know, I have my ups and downs, I have my days. That's really why I want to see my doctor. I feel like I just needed to just, you know, get a good grasp on, you know, just understanding this shit, you feel me? Like, but it's really a marathon. That's a real word to it. I got like a 40-minute ride home, but I'm just cruising right now, honestly. But yeah, bro, if you watching this, if you are feeling any of the symptoms that I said, bro, or if you just got a diagnosis, or if you even think you're diabetic, bro, go to a doctor, get yourself checked out. Don't be scared, because don't be down. Like, it will be okay. It will be okay. It will be okay, because you are here still, and you have a support system. And, you know, you are your biggest support system. So the more you try to not think about it, it's not gonna do anything, because it's not gonna go away. You know, at least for the time being. I won't find a way to get rid of this, but for the time being, it's not gonna go away. So you gotta manage, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do to make your lifestyle work for you. And, you know, you're not going, it's a process, but you gotta, every process has a start. You gotta start somewhere. You know, back at the crib, watching Magnolia by Paul Thomas Anderson. I haven't watched this in a minute, but it's like 3.5 hours. but from what I remember, it's pretty good. Shout out Gab, my little sister. So yeah, I figured y'all want to see me turn into a robot. Oh yeah, this movie's crazy. It's like one of the movies where it's like 15 different fucking main characters of the film. I have to download this app. Ugh. Hopefully I have space on my phone to do it. Yeah. I'm gonna have to delete that one. Probably gonna re-download that one. My mom told me she was watching the Knicks game yesterday. She said one of the players remind her of me. Not the Knicks, but on the Sixers. She said Tyrese Maxey reminds her of me. It's kind of racist, isn't it? Get this Dexcom thingamajigger. Let me not say that. Those that know me know what I was about to say just now. Got a little patch now, thankfully, because sheesh. Jesus Christ, I'm looking for treasure or some shit? No, dude. Clean it, unscrew the cap, apply the sensor, remove the, and then you, so it's like the other shit. All right. Who needs rules? I'll be right back. And what we're gonna do now, I was talking to my doctor earlier. She said I could either put it on my arm, right? Or like my upper back. I ain't doing nothing crazy. I'm just showing y'all right here. So yeah. I think I'm gonna go with the arm. I've always had issues with the damn arm, honestly, but I don't like the idea of it being right here. Like, I feel like that's just gonna be so annoying. You know what I mean? Compared to my arm. Oh shit. The fuck, nigga? I think I'm gonna do the arm. I'm gonna do the arm. Back of the arm. Nice little slap. Jesus Christ. Stop. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do this. So, Lord have mercy. You know, I'm old school. I like my test strips, but the doc was like, you know, you gotta get with the times, my brother. Well, she ain't say all that because she's white, but still, I felt her. You know what I'm saying? Like, gotta get the times, my bad. Ready? That sounded a lot worse than it was. I be scared to like force shit sometimes, you know. So I'll be very gentle. And now I'm cyborg, nigga. This is good. So it's a process. But yeah, nah, this is calm. And then they have the patch, you know. Let me just keep that on for a little bit. Let it stick. I might get some extra, you know, things for it. All right, I've let y'all in on my life a little too much now. It's a wrap. If anything, this shit is just motivation for me to get myself right. So yeah, till the next one. Bow, bow, bow. I have no clue how I still have storage left on this memory card.